Hello everybody and welcome out to another Dice Tower daily unboxing video. Today I welcome you to Oranienburger. May I take your order? This is Oranienburger Kanal by famed designer Uwe Rosenberg. Art by Harold Lieski. And I might have hidden that fact because this game looks ugly as sin. But that's just my opinion. You can disagree with me. But this is very mustard colored. Okay, so what's going on in this game about clearly the Industrial Revolution period? Built between 1832 and 1837, the eponymous Oranienburger Canal was built in Brandenburg. Not where I was expecting. During the industrialization of the 19th century, the most diverse trade and industrial businesses were located on this important canal. Additionally, new connections via roads and rail were established. So you plan and you build stuff, you raise paths, you build rail tracks. I'm liking the sound of all of this so far. This is a 1 to 2 player game, takes 45 minutes. Big full ticket to ride size box, but kind of quicker, age 12 plus, sure. All right, let's take a look at this fella. Rule booklet. Spielen Leitung. We're going to look at the English rules so that I can understand them a little bit better. This is coming from Spielworks games. So general introduction, back of the box type of stuff. Goal of the game. You're going to plan a new industrial stuff. This is done over taking several actions. Taking them at the right time will be crucial. In the end, you get prestige from buildings and stuff that you build. Also has a solo game. List of components. Always good. I wish there were pictures of everything, but I bet there's going to be... Well, okay, it kind of shows it all out here. No, that's really good. That's really good then. Makes it very easy to tell, hey, what is what. Makes setup easier. You see there's a 2-player game. There's Uwe Rosenberg has his little resource wheels. You're going to be building up stuff around on your board. And the cards make up the different industries, it looks like. General concepts, the supply board. Yeah, we've seen, I mean, I'm curious if this is going to be a little variation, but we've seen things like this before from Uwe. Uwe. 7 action spaces on the main board. That seems like pretty simple. I'm guessing this is a 2-player worker placement type of a game. Sequence of play. You play over several rounds, alternating choosing exactly 5 action spaces. Thus, the starting player of a round chooses 3, and the other only plays 2, and then you switch up for the next round. So, I mean, there's some familiar sounding things in here. Lots of cards, of course, to create some variety of the different industries. You can also build, so you build the structures, the cards. You can also build routes and bridges, which are going to be the things in between. Anytime actions, produce additional materials. Yes, yes, yes. And then you play over a certain number of rounds. At the end of the game, start the final round when you draw the last blue structure and deplete the card stack. If you must draw 2 structures, but there's only a single one, you only have a choice between 5 face-up structures. All right, well, cool. And then solo rule, solo campaign. Where do the solo rules start? Solo rules start here. Probably not terribly different. Uwe does that with a lot of his games. They're pretty easy to play solo. And they'll give you different point thresholds here. And then for a campaign play, you can have an overall threshold you're looking for. Ooh! Symbology on the back of the box. That's really nice. Or back of the rule book, right? Because this looks like it could have been the back of a rule book, but no, they went the nice route. Let's take a look. This is the action board here. Obviously, the punch-outs are pretty good, as that stayed right in the box. This is the action board. Okay, cool. Here's, oh man, spared no expense on the dirt. You can, what a beaut. Here's the action wheels. These are pretty big action wheels, or resource wheels, rather, I should say. Wow, there's a lot of punch boards here. Holy smackaronis. You got 2 of these, obviously, because 2-player game. The resource wheels here will go on here, and there'll be the plastic little clippers for that. Victory points, thalers, I believe, might be the German pronunciation. And then your player boards here. These are big. These are the full size of the box. And then what do we got? Oh my gosh! Holy macaroni! Look at the size of these action discs. Oh my gosh, I've never seen wooden discs so big before in my whole life, I don't think. These are bigger than like crokinole discs and stuff. These are mighty, mighty. You got bridges and you got some other things. You have resources, two of each kind, obviously, for each player, and then those go on the resource wheel. That's how you keep track of resources. Score pad. A lot of sheets in this score pad. That is thick with 3 C's. What are these? Are these explanation guides, maybe, of the different decks? Okay. And in 2 different languages. Ooh, player overview. Player aids. Look, 1 for each player. Once again, kudos. And you have them in both languages, so if you're ever stuck in an airport for 9 months, you can learn German. Eine Strecke bauen. Build a route. I do like this because these are going to explain what all of the cards are, because the game is driven by cards. Like many Uwe Rosenberg games, there's like a glossary index, which I always like. And you can see this is what the cards are going to look like, which I currently don't know what they do, but let's take a look at this. And you know what? As a bonus unboxing, there is a double expansion for this. A series of 2 little extensions or expansions, which is just more decks of cards. Wow, I cannot get this to pop open. Here we go. Here we go. So you can see this one is the B deck here. And then you got the A deck coming on up. Whoa! So what's going on with these? There's different card colors on the back. The blue ones, I remember they said that's the end timer of the game. And the other ones appear to be different types of industries. So, junk goods shop. I assume you pay those, you get points, and then you get some ability here on the bottom. And there's going to be clarifications for all of these in those appendices, which I think is nice. That's a nice touch. Cards aren't bad. Not bad at all, actually. They kind of feel almost like Lookout Spiel quality cards, if that makes, if that is referenceable to you. If you played a lot of Uwe Rosenberg games, you probably get that. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and rip these ones open here really quick so you can just see. I mean, I cannot tell you what the difference is with these additional decks, but this is how these extra ones are going to come packed. So there's more cards. They don't look wildly, wackily different or anything like that. There's just going to be more cards. This one is marked Deck C, and then it's going to come with an index or appendix in both languages, maybe multiple languages. Yeah, glossary for Deck C and Deck D. Oh, are there 2 more decks in this box? Whoa! And then are there 2 more decks in that box too? That's a lot of variety out the gate. Rosenberg usually makes good little expansions like this where, hey, it's just more decks of cards. So here's cards E and F that you can play with, and glossaries for both. Well, there you go. That's just a quick look here inside of Oranienburger Kanal. Hoi! That's the Oranienburger King. Have it your way. Thank you for coming by another Dice Tower daily unboxing video. Hope you have yourselves a fantastic day.